Can you able
Understood.
can you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So as we have started the beginning, okay, the introduction session about what is partnership business all about. I'm just going to take you through the main concepts what we are going to learn with respect to partnership basic fundamentals. So let us start today's concept. The date of today is 25/23. Okay. So basically, in partnership, you should know what is the minimum number of members required and maximum number of members. So what is the minimum number of members required to start partnership? Minimum you have
50, sir.
minimum.
Minimum two.
Very good. Minimum two members. Okay. And what is the maximum limit? 50. Okay, 50 is the maximum members. Okay. The next is in partnership, we are taking call whether it is allowed, can we provide certain things to a partner or not. Everything is based on the partnership deal. There is something called as, okay, partnership deed in the business. A partnership deed is nothing but it is a return agreement. Okay, it is a return agreement among the partners with respect to certain things like share of profits and losses, okay, and income, in what way they get commission or in the form of salary, okay, like that you have some set of agreements which you listed out in the partnership deed. So basically it is a return agreement among the partners, okay, return agreement among partners. Now you may ask me a question. Can this deed be only in the form of written? Can't it be an oral? Yes. A partnership agreement. When I say agreement, the agreement can be of two things. It can be oral or written. I repeat it. Partnership deed is a written agreement, but basically when I say agreement, agreement can be of two types. It can be an oral agreement and it could be a written agreement. So if the agreement is put in written document, if it is in a written form, only then we call it as a partnership deed. So what is the difference between a deed and agreement is agreement can be either oral agreement or a written agreement, but deed is when you make it as a written statement, when you make it in writing, then it becomes a partnership deed. Okay. So when it is in written, we call them as deed. Can you able to make the sense? What's the difference?
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay. The next one. Okay. In this particular chapter, the most important adjustments we can say or the concepts what we are going to learn are as follows. They have been classified under these categories, whether are they considered to be as a charge against profit. Okay, there is a term called charge against profits, and there is another term called appropriation of profits. Let me make a difference between these two. Appropriation of profits. Now basically this item charge against profit, if an item is being declared as a charge against profit, they will appear, okay, those items will appear in profit and loss account. Okay, those items will appear in profit and loss account, and this is first condition. Second, performance of the business is not compulsory. Okay, so business performance, okay, business performance is not compulsory, which means whether you got profit or loss, you should provide it. No other go. Okay, so business performance is not compulsory. So first I said it will appear in the P&L account. Second, I said business performance is not compulsory. Okay. Now, when you say it will appear in P&L account, you may ask me, so P&L account, there are two sides. One is the debit side, and the other one we call them as a credit side. So, where we will record what items will appear in which side? Okay, that I'm going to make it clear right now with the examples. What are all the charge against profits, and how do you consider it as a charge? Where do you take them in P&L account? Examples of charge against profits are: number one, managers, okay, managers salary or managers commission. Okay, so if you are about to pay the manager's salary or commission, this is considered to be as an expense. This is considered to be as an expense to the firm. So since it is an expense to the firm, it will be shown in profit and loss account, debit side. Can you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The second item, which is considered to be as a charge against profit, is rent paid or payable. So, if the amount of rent, whatever you have paid so far to the partner or to any outsider, when I say rent paid or payable, this could be either to a partner, okay, both can be either to a partner or any outsider. Okay, it can be paid to the partner or any, okay, outside party. So outside, whatever be the case, whether it's a rent paid to the partner or rent payable to any outsider or paid to any outsider, this will also appear, okay, in the P&L account debit side, because it is an expense to the firm. Why it is an expense to the firm? Okay, so where will it appear? It will appear in the profit and loss account. Which side? Debit side. Any doubt in the second item?
No, sir.
Okay. Coming up to the next one. Third items. Interest on partner's loan. Okay, the next item is interest on partner's loan. When I say interest on partner's loan, first you should understand interest means what, loan means what. Then we'll try to understand on whose loan and how to understand all those things. Here we are finding two different terms. One you are coming across interest, another you are coming across loan. So interest is nothing but you pay, okay, interest on the borrowings, the loan amount what you have borrowed. So basically loan, okay, loan is nothing but it is borrowings, கடன். ஓகே, borrowings, நீங்கள் யார்கிட்டயோ கடன் வாங்கியிருக்கீங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ லோன் வாங்கியிருக்கீங்க. லோன் வாங்கினா தான் நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணணும்? யூ ஷுட் பே இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட். இஃப் யூ ஹவ் borrowed a loan, okay, you should pay interest. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? If you have borrowed a loan,
Yes, sir.
you have to pay interest. So, interest is always tied with loan. இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட்டுக்கும் லோனுக்கும் ஒரு சம்பந்தம் இருக்கு. ஓகே, இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் அசோசியேட்டட் வித் த லோன். யூ கான் செப்பரேட் இட். ஸோ இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ஆன் பார்ட்னர்ஸ் லோன். ஓகே, ஸோ இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் பெய்ட் ஆன் லோன் ஆன் பார்ட்னர்ஸ். Okay, that means here we have two terms. What is that? When I say here loan, that loan can be divided into two segments. What if you ask? One is loan given by the firm to the partner. Okay, loan given by the firm to the partner. This is one. The second one is loan given by the partner, okay, by the partner to the firm. Now can able to understand two things. Differences. Loan. Earlier it was a heading like interest on partner's loan. Then I made you to understand interest and loan has some connectivity. Loan is nothing but borrowings. Only if you borrow, you have to pay interest. Okay, here that loan I'm dividing into two. One is loan given by the firm to the partner. The other one is the loan given by the partner to the firm. Able to understand? Or to put in
Yes,
diagrammatic
sir.
or to put in diagrammatic way. Okay, let us understand this is the firm. Okay, this is the firm that you have got it. The firm is given, okay, loan to whom? To a partner. Okay, he is a partner. Okay, so loan is given from firm and has gone to partner. And here it is the other way, vice versa, whereby the partner has given loan to the firm. Okay, so that makes a difference. This is the difference. So here the loan traveled from partner, okay, to the firm, and over there it is firm to partner. In both the case, you have to, okay, involve interest. In both the cases, interest is playing a major role. ஏன்னா ரெண்டுத்துலயும் என்ன இருக்கு, loan இருக்கு. சரி, இப்போ now in this case you tell me who will pay the loan, who will pay the interest to whom. Here, who has given the money to whom? In this case, let us take this as case 1 and let us take this as case 2. In case 1, you tell me who will pay the interest to whom?
The firm will pay the interest to the partner.
Look at the sentence carefully and tell me. In the first case, who has given the loan to whom?
The firm has given the loan to the partner.
Then who has to pay interest to whom?
The partner has to pay the
Very
interest.
good. So, in this first case, if you see, okay, the partner will be paying to the firm, okay, interest. Okay, will be paying back to the firm interest. In this case, you tell
Okay.
me. In this case, you tell me, okay, who will pay the interest to whom?
The firm will pay the interest to the partner.
The firm will pay the interest to the partner. Okay, done. Okay, so here interest will be paid. Okay, now you tell me, when partner is making the payment, that is interest payment to the firm, how do you consider for the partner this payment and how do you consider this payment to the firm as? இந்த இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் வந்து பே பண்ற பண்ணும்போது பார்ட்னருக்கு இதை எப்படி நீங்க கன்சிடர் பண்ணுவீங்க, ஃபர்முக்கு நீங்க எப்படி இதை கன்சிடர் பண்ணுவீங்க?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, when the partner is making the payment of interest to the firm, how do you consider that interest payment as from the partner's point of view and for the firm's point of view?
For the partner, it's an expense.
Exactly, good. So for the partner, it is an, okay, expense, whereas for the firm, it is an
Um,
income,
income.
the opposite of it. Similarly, here, when firm is making the payment of interest to the partner, for the firm it is an expense. For the partner, it is going to be an
Incomes.
income. Now comes why I am asking this, because I said here it is a interest on partner's loan. Okay, where to show if it is a loan given by the firm to the partner, then in this case for the firm it is an income. So this interest on partner's loan will be appearing in your profit and loss account. Okay, it will appear in your profit and loss account credit side. Okay, because it is an income. Because it is an income. On the other hand, here, okay, it will appear in your same profit and loss account. This will appear in the profit and loss account, but on the debit side. Why? Because you have mentioned it is an expense to the firm. Can you able to synchronize the concept? Able to understand the concept?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. Now there is a thing which you understand. Whatever I said so far, they all are charge against profit. So for charge against profit, these are two conditions. It will appear in the profit and loss account. So I said, when do you record on the debit side? When it will be recorded on the credit side? Then I have also given you one more important thing, that the business performance is not compulsory. That means whether you get profit or whether you get a loss, you have to make a payment of such type of expenditures. And then most important thing, this charge against profit, these are the main important items. Apart from this, we don't have anything. We have one special item which I'll say towards the end. Okay, but that too, when it comes to interest on partners loan, okay, when there is a partnership deed available, then you'll pay the interest according, or you'll calculate the interest according to the deed. Suppose if deed is not available, then in one case alone you will give exemption, whereas in other case the exemption will not be provided. I'll say what it is. The first one, loan given by the firm to the partner. In this case, you have to check out the problem, okay, with respect to partnership deed. With respect to your partnership deed, you have to check out. Okay, check out for partnership deed. I am splitting into two cases. Deed available, that means yes, or deed not available, no. So if partnership deed is available, then provide interest as per the percentage mentioned in the deed. Yes or no, you are going to provide interest as per the percentage mentioned in the deed. If it is no, then no interest, okay, no interest on loan will be charged. Can able to make a difference. If suppose there is no partnership deed, means then no interest. If there is a partnership deed, means then according to the rate mentioned in the deed, you have to pay for the interest. But this is when in the category of loan given by the firm to the partner. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now coming to the second category, if this is a case, okay, if this is the case, again here also, what you have to do, check out for the partnership deed. Okay, check out for partnership deed. Okay, let us make into two. Yes, no. Deed available, deed not available. If deed is available, yes means, then okay, interest on partner's loan will be paid. Okay, then in this case, interest on partner's loan will be paid according to the percentage mentioned in the deed. So what percent is given in the question, accordingly you have to make the payment. If suppose you don't have deed, okay, or other way, deed available, deal is there. Okay, but silent with respect to interest on loan. If this is a scenario, deal is not at all available or deal is there, but with respect to the share, okay, interest on loan, nothing is mentioned. In this case, okay, allow interest on, okay, partners loan at the rate of 6% per annum. Interest on partners loan at the rate of 6% per annum. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
The word per annum, okay, this is very 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 important. Okay, this is very important. Okay, because they may give you in MCQ, okay, without allowing you or without giving the word per annum, they will give you an option such a way at 6 percentage, at 6 percentage per month, at 6 percentage per annum, okay, or none of the above, like that. Suppose you just have in your memory that 6 percentage alone, but the word per annum is not striking your mind, means then for that particular word they will cut the marks. So please be very careful, per annum is very important. I'm making sense to
Okay,
you
sir.
now? Okay, right. The next one, if you see, okay, we have to understand that what is the next important thing with respect to partnership deals. So first I said as, okay, charge, in charge where I said what are the things that you consider as a charge. These three are considered as charge forever. Okay. Next, appropriation. Let us discuss on the appropriation concept. When it is an appropriation of profits, okay, first and the foremost, profits are compulsory. Okay, no other go. Profits are compulsory. This is the first point. The second important point that you have to understand is will be, okay, will be shown in profit and loss appropriation account. Will be shown in profit and loss appropriation account. Clear?
Yes,
These
sir.
2 points are clear. Okay. Now let us see the examples of the items that's going to be appearing on it. And obviously, when you say, okay, will appear in profit and loss appropriation account, here also you may show some items on debit side and some items on the credit side. Like how we had in P&L account debit side and credit side, here also we will have those two sides. Okay, let us discuss it. Okay, so debit side items. Okay, debit side items over here, credit side items. The first item which will appear in P&L appropriation account debit side is if suppose you have got net loss during the year, the business has not got any profit, it has suffered a loss, then the amount of net loss will appear on the debit side of P&L appropriation account. Net loss for the year. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what will appear on the credit side is the quite opposite of this, net profit. Okay, net profit for the year. This item will appear on the debit credit side. Then switching over. You have something called as interest on partners capital. Interest on partners capital, which we shortly called as IOC, but do not use shortcuts. The next over here is interest on partners drawings. Suppose if you've done the withdrawal for your person consumption, personal use, then it's called drawings. So interest on partners drawings, which we shortly called as IOD. This will appear on the credit side because interest on partners drawings is considered to be as an income, is an income to the firm, whereas here interest on partners capital is considered to be as an expense. Are we making sense to you? Puridama?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Please, sir.
The next one, if you see partners remuneration, partners remuneration. This remuneration are of two types. Okay, remuneration partner two types. One, okay, you will have in the form of salary, and the second one will be the form of commission. These are two items which we will be providing in the form of partners remuneration, and these two are considered to be as an expenses to the firm. That's the reason it is appearing on the debit side. Clear? Clear, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when I talk about this salary, okay, talking about salary, okay, I'm just saying it in detail. Of course, in yesterday's video also I have posted. Salary can be either in the form of monthly salary, or it could be a quarterly salary, or it could be a half yearly salary, or it could be a annual salary. Okay, in the same way, you have the amount to be computed. You have to compute the amount of salary. So how I should do if you ask? If it's a monthly salary, then the salary amount should be multiplied with 12. If it is a quarterly salary, that salary amount should be multiplied with 4. Okay, because a year has got 4 quarters. Half yearly, okay, that salary amount into 2. A year has got 2 halves. Annual in the sense the amount of salary as this did not do any multiplication. So here you have to be very careful. அந்த சம்முக்கு என்ன மாதிரியான அந்த கால்குலேஷன் ஸ்டெப்பை பர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிட்டு நம்ம சேலரியை கொண்டு போய் காட்டணும்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும். பிளைண்டாக கொண்டு போய் நம்ம காட்டக்கூடாது. We have to be very careful. Is it clear?
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Next, if you come to commission, okay, commission is also we have got on two types. Okay, commission we will be calculating on two types. One is commission on net profit. Commission on net profit. Whereas when the other thing, second category is commission on sales which is otherwise called as turnover. Clear? Commission are of two types: commission on the net profit and commission to be calculated on the sales. When I say here sales, the sales here referring to the net sales. Okay, அப்போ டேர்ன் ஓவர்னாலும் ஒன்றா சேல்ஸ்னாலும் ஒன்றா சேல்ஸ்னாக்க என்ன சொல்கிறோம்? It is nothing but the net sales, not only an ordinary sale. Clear?
Yes, sir.
ஓகே. இப்போ இந்த மாதிரி கான்செப்ட்ல அந்த சேல் நெட் சேல் எப்படி சார் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது? நெட் சேல்ஸுக்கு இதான் ஃபார்முலா. Net sales is nothing but from the total sales. Okay, from the total sales, eliminate the value of your cash sales. Okay, sorry, from the total sales, eliminate the value of your sales returns. I'm sorry, not cash sales. You eliminate the value of your sales returns. So you may have some amount, okay, the value in sales. That's called the amount of sale what you have done. But if at all the question says that you have done some sales returns, if you subtract that from the total sale, you'll get the net sales. And remember, sales returns is otherwise called as in such a way, either this formula or the other one is total sales minus, in the place of the sales returns you can use the word returns inward. Okay, so total sales minus returns inward, you'll get net sales. Now you may ask, what is this total sales? This total sales is nothing but it is a combination of your cash sales plus credit sales. Able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so net sales நம்ம calculate பண்ணும் இந்த வகையில் calculate பண்ணும். Now, when I talk about this commission on net profit, this has been further okay reclassified, or we say it has been further classified into two categories. Okay, whereby commission on net profit after charging such commission. This is one way. The another way is they could mention a question: commission on net profit after charging all such commission and interest. Okay, or expenses, we say another way, after charging all such commission and expenses. இது இருக்கிற டவுட் இருக்காமா?
இல்ல சார்.
ஓகே, ஸோ இப்போ இது ரெண்டுக்குமே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஃபார்முலா இஸ் த சேம், பட் calculation methodology alone will be varying. Okay, that when you work out the problem you'll understand. For this and this the formula is same. Okay, so commission is equal to net profit into rate by, okay, the word is net commission on net profit after charging such commission. Okay, commission on net profit after charging all such commission, and this for these two the formula remains same: net profit into rate by 100 plus rate. Okay, so here commission and net profit we see for both the cases. For this case as well as for this particular case, the formula remains same. Okay, net profit into rate by 100 plus rate. There's one more concept in the same pattern of commission. அது என்ன சார் அப்படிங்கிற பார்த்தாக்க, it will appear in such a way that commission on, okay, commission on net profit before charging such commission. If the word they have specified is before, okay, if they are used the word before, then the formula is quite simple. Commission is equal to net profit into rate by 100. Any doubt up to this?
No, sir.
Okay. The next one, okay, what you should understand is in the, okay, partnership deed, what will be the next item? Okay, as I said, I talked about your, okay, partnership deed. Okay, before the charge versus appropriation, we spoke about manager salary and commission, rent paid or payable, okay, interest on partners loan. Okay, then we also discussed about the partners remuneration. Okay, and then the commission calculation segments. Now, let us go for the appropriation that we have done with only one. That is, profits are compulsory, I said, and profit will loss appropriation account debit or credit side will show it, I said. So the items, as I said, net loss, net profit, interest on partners capital, interest on partners drawings. Okay. In the same way, there is something called as amount transfer to general reserve will appear on the debit side. Okay, transfer to, so if you want to allocate some amount towards general reserve, you need to keep it away or keep it aside. That's called transfer to general reserve. Okay, so this is an appropriation item which will appear on the debit side of your appropriation account. And then you can find that there won't be anything else left over apart from this. So the share of profits or losses. Okay, in that if you see the loss will be shared on the credit side. Okay, on the credit side, if you see share of loss among partners, share of loss among partners will appear on the credit side. On the debit side, it will be as share of profits, share of profits. Any doubt so far?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, the most important adjustment. This is an adjustment which will be treated as charge or appropriation depending upon the question. Okay, so this is the only item. Okay, only item which could be either charge against profits or appropriations of profit. I repeat it, the only item which could be either charge against profits or appropriation of profits means this is the only item that is none other than example is interest on partners capital. Now you may ask, okay, sir, what is how you can say it is a charge or it's an appropriation based on the question. Okay, I declare this as a charge or as an appropriation based on the question. Okay, when I do it as a charge, okay, when I say it is a charge against profit, and when I will declare it as an appropriation of profit, that you should understand. Okay, in this case, if question specifies, okay, only if mentioned in the question, okay, only if mentioned in the question as charge, it is charge against profit. Okay, else it is always an appropriation of profits. Do you understood when it is considered to be as a charge against profit? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Coming
Yes,
up
sir.
coming up to this category. Okay, appropriation of profits. When question remains silent without mentioning without mentioning whether it is charge or appropriation. Okay, so this is the clue to identify whether it's a charge or appropriation. So the only item which can either fall in the category of charge or which could fall under the category of appropriation is interest on partners capital. And remember, if it is declared as a charge, then you need not consider business performance. Okay, if it is a charge against profit, okay, business performance not required. Whereas when you are considering it as an appropriation of profit, okay, in this case, business performance, okay, in this case, business performance is required. Business performance is compulsory, right? And most important, where will you show if it is a charge against profit? Where will it appear if it's a charge against profit? It will appear in profit and loss account. Okay, it will appear in profit and loss account. Okay, whereas where will it appear if it is an appropriation of profit? It will appear in profit and loss appropriation account. Is this clear to you, ma? Up to this, do you have any doubt? Please do let me know.
Yeah,
Are you
sir.
are you taking the notes side by side parallelly, or you're just observing the class?
So I'm just observing the class now, sir. I'll take the notes later.
Okay. Anyhow, I'll be sharing this video lecture, okay, with you in your WhatsApp. Okay, so that means I'll be sharing the link of this YouTube. From that, you can take it over. Fine.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
sir.
So the next step you see, I've mentioned very clearly interest on partners' capital. How will you treat this? Okay. And then, okay, admitting a partner. Okay, in partnership, admission of a partner is playing a crucial role. Okay. So no partner can be admitted. No partner can be admitted in the business without the consent of all the partners. No partner can be admitted in the business without the consent of all the partners. Suppose you have three partners. Okay, example. This is a very, very special note. Okay, example. You have got three partners, namely A, B, and C. These three members are partners in a business. Among these three partner B, okay, wants his son to be, okay, brought into business. Partner B wants his son, okay, to be a partner in their business. Now, partner A, okay, now partner A accepts partner B's son to be a part of their business as a partner. However, okay, however, partner C is not willing to bring, okay, this is very important. However, partner C is not willing to bring, okay, so not partner. In this case, however, partner C is not willing to bring, okay, B's son into business. Then, in this case, B can't bring his son into the business. Okay, there are three partners A, B, and C. Okay, among these three partner, B wants his son to be a part of the business, so he wants to bring him into the business as a partner. For this, partner A is accepting for it, but partner C is not accepting for B's son to be as a business partner. In this case, partner B can't think about bringing his son into the business. So this is what we say. Without the consent, that means without the approval, okay, or permission. The word here consent is nothing but permission. Okay, we say this as a permission, okay, or approval. Okay, we can say this approval or permission. Can you able to understand, ma?
Yes, sir.
So without this, we can't bring into the business. Okay, and now the most important thing to be kept in mind is If partnership deed is not available, okay, if partnership deed is not available, or it is available but silent with respect to any of the following items, any of the following items, then in such cases the provision then in such cases the provision of Indian Partnership Act, okay, in such cases the provision of Indian Partnership Act 1932 shall be applied, okay, shall be applied or applicable. Okay, now let us see what are those items. Okay, if partnership deed is not available, okay, then in that case, what are those items? Okay, that will be taken into account. So, as I mentioned here, items and treatment as per the provisions of Indian Partnership Act 1932. I hope I already made it clear to you. Like in partnership, we have an act called Indian Partnership Act 1932, which is governing up the business. So according to that only, we'll take a call. So let us discuss on the items. Number one, interest on capital. Okay, interest on capital. For this, we can't provide. Okay, not allowed. That means if you have partnership deed, then in the deed, whatever the percentage it is mentioned for interest on capital, accordingly you'll go for the calculation of interest on capital. If they have not mentioned any percentages in your partnership deed, okay, that means deed is silent. It means then in that situation you won't allow interest on capital. It is not allowed. Second, partners remuneration. Even partners remuneration, the only two remuneration is one is salary, the other one is commission. Okay, one is salary, the other one is commission. These two will also be not allowed when you don't have your partnership deed. That is the accounting treatment. Can you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the third item is interest on drawings. When there is no partnership deed, or when deed is there but with respect to interest on drawings the deed is silent, then you won't charge. Okay, why I'm using different font color is to make you understand. Okay, I'm using the word charge. Okay, so that means these are the items you have to allow. That means they are considered as an expenses to the firm if you have to provide it. This will be an income, okay, when your charge is collected. But since you are not providing it, you have to use the word properly, okay. Like for interest on capital and for in the partner's remuneration, it is not allowed, whereas interest on drawings is not charged, that is not collected. Then comes the fourth item, that is transfer to, okay, transfer to general reserve. If not mentioned in the question, then not transfer, okay, or don't transfer. Here you can't say it is allowed or charged. You will say it as, okay, if nothing is mentioned, then no need to transfer. Okay, not transfer. Up to this, any doubt?
No, sir. No, sir.
Right. The next one, if you see, that is interest on, okay, interest on partners loan. Remember, when I say interest on partners on loan, blindly take, that is, okay, interest on partners loan நாலே 6% கொடுக்கணும் அப்படின்ட்டு இல்ல. We are discussed over here. Okay, interest on partners loan can be of two types. Did you understand? That is loan given by firm to the partner or loan given by partner to the firm. According to this, which one you will take into account is, I mentioned here, see, check out for the partnership deed. If deed is available, then provide it. If deed is not available, what I said, no interest. I mentioned it very clearly. Whereas on this particular interest, which interest? The amount of loan offered by partner to the firm. In this case alone, if deed is available according to deed, if deed is not available, then 6% I mentioned it. The same will be followed here. When I say interest on partner's loan, don't literally think it is the loan given by the firm to partner. It is for the partner, the firm. For that only we are saying this provision. ஓகே எல்லாத்துக்கும் இது பொருந்தும் இல்லை. அந்த 2 லோன் இருக்கு. 2 லோன்ல எந்த லோனுக்கு இது நம்ம சொல்லியிருக்கோங்கிறத தெளிவாயிக்கோங்க. அதனால நான் ஆரம்பத்திலே உங்களுக்கு சொல்லியாச்சு. ஓகே 2 டைப் ஆஃப் லோன் இருக்கு. 2 லோனுக்குமே இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் சார்ஜ் பண்ணுவோம். ஓகே ஒரு லோன் எப்படி கன்சிடர் பண்ணுவோம், இன்னொரு லோன் எப்படி கன்சிடர் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லியிருக்கு. ஸோ இந்த இடத்துல இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ஆன் பார்ட்னர்ஸ் லோனுக்கு when deed is not there, you will be giving at the rate of 6% per annum. This is applicable only for which loan? Partner gave loan to the firm. Again, I make it very clear. This interest on partner's loan is nothing but it is the partner given the loan. Okay, partner gave loan to firm. இதுக்கு தான் இது applicable, not for the other one. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. The next one, sixth one is, okay, share of profits and losses. When there is no partnership deed, it should be done equally. And the last item is, okay, admitting a new partner into business. Okay, this is nothing but the acceptance of the partners. It's based on acceptance. Here, deed doesn't have any role to play with, but you will have this implication of what 1932's rule, that is provisions of Indian Partnership Act 1932, admitting a new partner into business unless otherwise, okay, unless otherwise all partners in the business does not agree admission of new partner is not possible. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm just stopping the session right now here. Tomorrow, is it possible for you to join if it is given online session? Will it be possible for you since I heard you are going out somewhere, okay, to native or something? If
Yes, sir.
suppose
But what time?
no, which time will be comfortable? You tell me accordingly. We'll schedule it up. That's not an issue.
So can I let you know tomorrow?
Yeah, yeah. You can just let me know after discussing with them. Okay. Anyway, you'll be carrying out your gadget, right? Mobile phone with you. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So just carry out this and just if possible one pen and paper, the notebook, any one notebook along with you. The rest of things we will be
Okay.
having it parallelly. Okay, you will be having your textbook, everything parallelly. So up to this, if you
Okay,
have
sir.
any doubt, you can just let me know. So
No, sir.
today we are basically discussed about the concepts I just recapitulated. Okay, minimum and maximum members, and how do you call an agreement? How it can be oral and written, but if it is in written form, we call them as a deed, which is partnership deed. Then we discussed about what is the charge against profit and appropriation of profits, the items that comes under the charge against profit and appropriation of profits, what is the accounting treatment that is to be taken into account or should be considered for a charge against profit cases and appropriation of profit cases. And then in that we discuss on the interest on partners loan, where there are two different types of loan given by the firm to the partner and loan given by the partner to the firm. We understood with some diagrammatic example. Okay, how do you consider for the partner and how do you consider that particular item for an expense, for a firm? So for whom it is an income, for whom it's an expense in such a way. And then if it is a partnership deed available, how do you take into account? If the deed is not available, how to consider the same concepts? Then where will you show the profit and loss? Oh, sorry, in profit and loss appropriation account, what sort of items will appear, and in profit and loss account, what sort of accounts will appear, and a special note with respect to admission of a new partner, the approval and the consent is required for all the partners. It is some example. And of course, what will be the accounting treatment for the following items if in case the deed is not available or deed is available but it is silent. So I hope with this concepts you don't have any doubts. Everything is clear to you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm just stopping it here for the day. I'll share this content, everything in the YouTube by today night. Okay, which you can access it
Okay, sir.
as you're subscribed to my channel. Okay, you can access that, and then you can get your notes
Okay.
also ready. Okay, and please do share
Okay,
regularly the YouTube channel of mine in your WhatsApp status and also to your friends, and ask them to post the comments as we are giving the classes for some of your friends. Okay, very free of cost or without anything, we are just giving them some knowledge session. So please ask your friends also to give comment on the videos so that it encourages us to give more details to you. Okay,
okay,
so
sir.
whomsoever watches the video, please provide your valuable feedback and suggestion. No problem giving a positive and negative feedbacks. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
welcome, welcome. Bye.